A lot of motivational speakers will tell you, keep going no matter what. When you fall down, get back up. Never quit. All of that is great in general. But what about for you specifically? Is that good information for you specifically? Because what happens when you're pumped up and you're going and going and going, and then you run out of gas, you run out of steam, you run out of electricity, and you're not near a source that you can plug into that can help you because you don't know that source exists. Sometimes you have to realize that when you're at the end of a road, you have to surrender. You have to regroup. Surrender to who, might I ask? Well, the internet does not like to say the word God. They don't like to say the word Allah, Jah, Yah, Krishna, Buddha, nothing. Christ. They don't like to say God, so they say the universe. Okay, but you had a major death in your family, a major job loss, a major operation, major hospitalization, a major event in your life, and you go to them to ask, what should I do? And they're going to say, keep going. Don't be a sucker. Don't be a punk. Get back up and keep going. Hold up. Wait a minute. There's a time for us to stop running in the rat race for a moment. That's what I mean by surrender. There's a time to stop being a participant in the dog-eat-dog world, in the rat race. There's a time for you to slow down, and recover, regroup, recommit, replan, reorganize, and take your time, step by step. It might be a time for you to grieve, a time for you to cry, a time for you to do whatever de-stresses you that will not harm you. From working out, to running, to reading, to vacationing, to taking a long walk, jog, bike, gym, whatever. To pray, to meditate, to have a long talk with God. God, well, God means many things to many people. So let's get down to some basics here. I'll say the Creator deposited life in you, your life force, and in your life force is supreme intelligence. In your life force is infinite intelligence. And they say, scientists say, we only operate at about 10% of our brain capacity. And this is when we're running and running and running. And metaphysics or metaphysicians will tell you that when you're in REM sleep or when you're getting ready to go to bed or getting ready to wake up, your mind is at a slower state and it can absorb more information. So that's why people who meditate will get to a point where they slow everything down, including their breathing, their heart rate, and just listen. And we have to learn to listen to intuition, the inner voice in you, the inner voice. Listen to the inner voice, not the negative inner voice, the positive inner voice. And once you listen to that inner voice, then you start to regroup and replan and start to heal. And then you can start to get back up and move step by step. But not at anybody else's pace, no matter what anyone else says. You have to love you. And you have to do you first. And the main enemy at this point will be they, or them, or they say, or those people, family, close friends. Make sure they're giving you good advice. But that advice has to sink in with the advice that you got on high or within, from the supreme or infinite intelligence around you that created you, therefore loves you. And therefore you are here on this earth for a reason and for a purpose. And you have to adjust to that purpose. Remember that purpose is where I was trying to go. You have to remember that purpose. Or create a new purpose that's in sync with your thinking and in sync with your heart and in sync with what you love to do, whether it be a career or just a reason for being that will bring you joy. This life is about joy, it's about peace, it's about love. And everybody has to respect your decisions. But love is the greatest. At the end of the day, it's about love. It's not about running around here trying to impress other people. It's about loving yourself and respecting yourself. And if you love and respect yourself, everyone else will have to love and respect you. So after you have this established, the love of self, you're refocusing, you moving at your own pace with your own focus, then you can listen to keep going, never give up, never quit. Even if you're in pain, keep going. You can listen to all that then. But what the motivational speakers don't tell you is sometimes none of that matters, man. When you have a severe loss that you've suffered, when you have severe pain, all of that is theory at that point. Because in reality, the practice is if you don't take care of you and love you, nobody can do it better than you can. So I don't even know if I should call this motivation, but inspiration and education. Real life talk, real life lessons. Okay? So make sure you love yourself. Make sure you create your own goals and dreams. You create your own world. And whoever doesn't like it, keep them back. They can stay in their world while you enjoy your world. And of course, things are going to happen, and you have to make sure you don't stay in a comfort zone. There's a time to grieve. There's a time to introspect. But then there's a time to get up and put faith into action. But once again, life is zigzag zig. It's an orb. It's up and down. When you hit the bottom or when you hit a brick wall, then once again, you have to surrender. You have to regroup and look back at yourself and reflect. And make sure you love yourself no matter what. And make sure you keep joy in your heart. Don't let anyone take your joy. Don't let anyone abuse you. Run from an abusive situation. Run from an abusive situation. Run from toxicity. Run from a toxic job. You might have to be quiet and while you plan your next move, but plan it soon and get out of there as soon as possible, because no one has the right to disrespect you or belittle you, because you are from the Creator. You are a child of the Creator. You are a child of God. Okay? That's what motivators need to tell you. So on that note, keep your head up, focus, stay calm, take everything step by step, one day at a time. Don't fear anything except for not being in alignment with your Creator. Everything else could go to, because you got your God, and I and my Father are one. Amen. Peace, Hotep, Assalamu Alaikum, Shalom, Namaste, Nirvana, one love, respect, Kamal, Imani, out.